With the most, back with another video. The Bunny and Clyde of YouTube, Swag Life TV, Lady Swag TV, Cooking Plus More. Off to the side, she got her food already in. But yeah, man, we back with another video. So make sure you thumbs this video up, smash that like button, drop down in the comments, let us know what you thought, let us know what you think,
let us know what you're thinking.
Yo, I ain't gonna waste no time with the intro, cause the story time I got for y'all tonight, yo, I'm talking about, it is mad wild. Let me go ahead and pull it up. So, a lot of the true crime stories that I be coming to y'all with, you know what I'm saying, I be getting those off of people in the little email, People Magazine, the little emails I be getting from them and everything like that. So, I've also brought you a couple that was based off of movies, you know what I'm saying, Lifetime. Y'all go ahead and get y'all one of these at home Fajita street tacos, you know what I mean? Y'all get y'all, go ahead and get one of them. We ain't had no sour cream, my bad about that, y'all. But yeah, like I told y'all before, I'm a stickler for a good movie, you know what I'm saying, especially a true crime joint. So, for those of you that have Lifetime Element at the house, I don't know if you checked it out last night, but the Saturday night movie on Lifetime, like they've been doing for the past couple of weeks, they be bringing you them straight from the headlines, rip right from the headline joints. So, last night, I think it concluded the rip from the headline little summer movies that they doing, but last night movie was crazy. It's called The Doomsday Mom, the story of Lori Vallow. Man, when I tell y'all, I'm going to put pictures and all of that up in the video, because I think this is the craziest one yet. So, y'all probably heard about it. It started in September of 2019. So you have this, what they call loving, devoted mother, and Lori Vallow, which I don't doubt that she wasn't, because prior to her meeting her now husband, Chad Daybell, she was straight. You know what I'm saying? Just like I told Lady Swag, you know what I mean? It might be the conspiracy theorist in me or something like that. I just be joking around. Ken talking about zombie apocalypses and all that. I just be joking talking about it. So, she was one of those type moms. You know what I'm saying? One of those doomsday, oh, we got to be ready for the end of the world, all of that type. So, she was straight. Her brother, you know what I'm saying? He had like a little survivalist school or whatever. He taught you how to survive out in the wilderness. You know what I mean? Everything you need to go camping, that type of deal. So, she was at a yard sale, and she came across her now husband's book. So she bought it, took it back to the house, everything like that, and yo, Buddy brainwashed her with the book. You know what I mean? But then, upon meeting, you know what I mean, they spending more and more time together. You know what I mean? They trying to find excuses to.
No, he didn't do it with the Bible. He did
No,
with
not
his
the
version.
Yeah,
of
that's
the
what I'm
Bible.
saying.
Yeah.
His book. He wrote
his
a book.
book.
You know what I mean? And she came across it at a yard sale. Like I said, she bought the book, took it back to the house, got to reading it that night, and everything like that. So her then husband, Charles Vallow, you know, he was in the bathroom getting ready to go to bed for the night. You know what I'm saying? And so she just read like a little excerpt out of the book. And she made the statement to the effect of, this is everything that I've been talking about. He's talking about everything that I'm talking about is going to happen now.
Yeah.
Like, now. Like, in the present. So, she then turns to her husband, Charles, and says, you gonna back me on this, right? So he says, sure, honey, whatever you want. So,
no, you sound crazy right now.
So, she read the book in its entirety. And I guess within the book, he had dates for where he was going to be for his next book signing. So she went, introduced herself. You know, they acting like two strangers that they met on a romantic vacay, walking along the beach talking. And I'm talking about Buddy talking about all doomsday shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how souls are either light or dark. You know what I'm saying? And once they get taken over, they'll become zombies. Not in the literal sense of like The Walking Dead, but their souls will be zombies and they'll be taken over by the darkness. And he had a direct line or direct spiritual connection with God, and he was saying that God talked to him in these visions and give him all of this insight and everything like that. So when she started falling for Buddy, and they both make it up in their mind that they gonna be together, you already know. He'll come to fuck her. Upon doing research, oh, just to let y'all know, she killed her kids. If you don't know about the case, research it after you watch this video.
Yeah, she did. Because he told her to.
She said
she did whatever he told her to.
They had met up, and he called her and said, hey, God has given me another vision. I didn't want to say anything, but I think we need to meet in person. So they meet. She goes out to his car.
Yeah.
And he gets in the car, and he's like, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily standoffish, but you know how people act in movies when they gotta tell you something and they're hesitant in telling you. That's how Buddy was acting. So he says, God is giving me a vision, and Tylee and JJ, their souls are now dark. Now keep in mind, he has 2 kids also with his wife, Tammy Daybell. So prior to all of this, they make plans for her to move to Idaho because they're currently living in Arizona. They make plans for her to move to Idaho. He says that he has a vision that his wife is going to die in a car accident in 2 weeks and all of this. So I'm like, me and Lady Swag sitting on the side of each other, and we like, especially when it got to the part where he said that he had the vision about her kids, and he didn't say nothing about his. And her and her brother, they take him on a trip to the Grand Canyon. And I've never been to the Grand Canyon. If you've been to the Grand Canyon, leave a thumbs up. down in the comment section. But they take them on a trip to the Grand Canyon and they off the daughter. So when the daughter comes up missing, and you know her little brother JJ, he was about 7. Tylee, the daughter, she was 16.
Mm-hmm.
So when everybody that know him get to asking like, "Yo, where Tylee at?" She tell them quick, "Oh, she got accepted to
BYU.
Yeah, BYU Idaho or BYU Boise or something like that."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Oh my God!
everybody looking like, okay, what about high school? Cause take it, like I said, she's only 16, which means that she should be a sophomore
Junior.
or a junior, depending on when you started school. So she telling that she go off to school. She telling that she got a GED. So then one day, one friend that she had in Idaho that was at the little survival school that her brother had,
Yeah.
that was set up like a fair or a flea market almost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You could stop by the different little booths. They give you the demonstration of what it is that they do or what they teach you how to do or whatever. Bada bing, bada boom. So she's walking, and so the girls go where the uncle is, and he's teaching them how to shoot. So the uncle, he already looked shot out, her brother. He already looked shot out. So he takes the rifle and he just goes crazy on the target. I'm talking about loud, boisterous, you know what I'm saying, monstrous, thunderous ass shots coming from his rifle. So this scares his sister, Lori. She walks off. She sees this group of people having like a little Bible study or whatever. So she introduces herself, and the one thing that brought them together, or brought their friendship together, was the fact that they both had autistic children. So Laurie's youngest son, JJ, he's autistic, and you know what I'm saying, Melanie, or no, that was the niece's name. But whatever the friend name was, she had an autistic child as well, and like I said, that's what brought them together. So they get to talking, and so the friend is like, like I said, everybody was looking when she told them that the oldest child, the oldest daughter, got accepted into the school or whatever. She gone, bada bing, bada boom. So one day she's at her friend's house doing a little podcast, and JJ come bolting down the stairs. So if you have a kid that's autistic or that's on the spectrum, you know that you have them verbal and you have them nonverbal. Well, he was a verbal, you know what I'm saying, on the spectrum autistic kid. So he bolts downstairs, come running behind him on the couch, talking about, I gotta find my suitcase. I need my laptop. I need to FaceTime Tylee. So you can tell that the mom gets anxious. He in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he looking for the laptop, the suitcase, everywhere. He all in the kitchen, open the cabinet doors, open the drawers, all that. So he finally calms down, and you could see in the movie her flashing back to the conversation that she was having with her now husband, Chad Davis, both in prison. He recently went to court on the 23rd of June. So he just went like the last 4 days. Her trial hasn't come up yet because I guess it's pre-trial diversion. The state deemed her mentally unstable, unfit to stand trial. So in the report, when I was reading it, doing the Wikipedia and everything on it, I'm like, did they say that she killed her kids for religious beliefs.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, what is this, a 2-person cult? So,
Now, because, you know, they had brought the brother in and
yeah, see, like I said,
cousin or the sister-in-law or somebody.
and see, like I said, the brother, he was shot out. He was already with the shit. He was with it. I'm talking about whatever they wanted to do, he was down.
They used him to do the killing.
Yeah. So, let me backtrack a little bit. Earlier in the movie, the daughter is sitting there at the table. You know, I guess they having this family gathering or whatever, everybody coming over. The 16-year-old, she's sitting there at the table and, you know, she's sad, she's somber because she caught her boyfriend hooking up with Barbara Funny. You know what I mean? So I guess she was like the school slut or whatever, and, you know, he had to get his turn. So, the mom is like, Lori, she was like, well, baby girl, you could talk to me about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you. Bada bing, bada boom, gave her a little advice. You know what I'm saying? His laws, this, that, and the third. All of that trying to perk her up. So like I said, the brother, he already with it. He comes up and he says, well, you know, when God calls us home, there's nothing we can do.
Why? Why? Why?
And I'm sitting up here looking like, yo, she's just suffering from heartbreak, man. She caught her boyfriend getting it in with the school slut, so, you know, she a little heartbroken. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about the uncle comes out of left field when God calls us home. I'm like, yo,
yeah,
this nigga is bugging all the way. So
they was carrying on like the world that the father was fixing to end the world. Not just,
right.
You know,
just like it says in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, God.
And they were saying that it was happening right now.
Exactly. So,
I still can't understand, okay, if y'all feel as though the father coming back in the world ending, what you killing off people got to do with that?
Okay, so, the niece, when they come back to Arizona to officially move to Idaho, I'm talking about the kids outside playing. Her husband pulls up. She comes outside.
He pulled up, all his stuff was in boxes and.
No, that was their stuff. That was their stuff because, you know, she was going with the auntie.
Yeah. She said she was leaving. Yeah, she had everything outside in the box.
He pulls up. He greets the kids. Hey, kids. Oh, little nigga, baby. All that type of shit. So, he says, the wife comes outside and he was like, man, what's going on? What's with all the boxes? So she says, straight face. Denberger smile. I'm talking about straight poker face. I'm leaving you.
I want a divorce.
I want a divorce. Didn't get this man no explanation, none of that.
No,
she
just
says,
kept walking.
She says what he can have out of the house, or he can have the house, whatever, this, that, and the third. They going to Idaho. So, they get, fast forward, they get to the Grand Canyon trip, or Yellowstone State Park. That's what it was. They get to Yellowstone, and it doesn't show them killing them or killing the daughter. They walk off, they're looking at this attraction or this site or whatever, and the mom, the brother, the son, they walk off. And she's standing there by herself, then she just vanishes. So, obviously she died out there in Yellowstone State Park. But, peep this. The now husband, Chad Daybell, he buried them, or the brother buried them on his property. And I'm like, so she giving the grandparents to the little boy, she giving them to run around. I'm talking about they hadn't talked to little JJ in like 7 months. So she keep giving them to run around every time they call. Oh, he's with such and such. He's doing this. He's too busy to talk. This, that, and the third. So it's like, yo.
And they said that's what you've been saying for the past 5 weeks.
So it was like the grandma, Kay Woodcock, she just like, you know what, I'd had enough of it.
Yeah, she was insisting on going to find out what happened to those kids.
She go to the police. The police in Idaho. She get in contact with them all the way from Louisiana. She get in contact with them. So the police come out, but not knowing, the police not knowing that they already had the now husband and the family on the radar. So the grandma comes into the police station one day frantic.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I need to talk to somebody about my missing grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
So she say their name, and the detective that's already investigating Lori Vallow, that shit make him stand up from his desk.
Mm-hmm.
So they cut to commercial, come back. So she talking to him. So he get a team, and they go out there to the house where they staying in this like little townhouse condominium type setup. And her brother and her husband, they in one condo together, and she's at a condo next door. So they go there.
She was at the brother condo.
Yeah, she was at the brother condo.
Mm-hmm.
So they come, the police knock on the door. Yeah, we need to speak to Lori Vallow. We're here to do a wellness check on Tylee, J. Ryan, and Joshua Jackson, J.J. Vallow Jr. So the husband tells them, oh, they with their grandparents down in Louisiana. The detective say, oh, well, that's funny because we here because of the grandma. We here to do a wellness check. So the husband try to play it off like he just friends with the brother. He only met Lori a couple of times. Wrong. The detective like, so you mean to tell me you only met your wife a couple of times? So he go ahead and spill the beans, let them know where they at the brother house. So they go over there. She give him the run around. She let him know that he's down in Arizona with her friend. They just went to the movies, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you being super specific about what he doing, what time they went to the movies, almost like you trying to remember something that you rehearsed. So long story short, the grandma finally, you know what I'm saying, finally get him arrested. So they in Hawaii after they've killed both kids, buried them, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
They in Hawaii, and they come arrest over extradite our ass back to Idaho. Then they come get the husband for murdering his wife. Because just like I'm trying to understand, and like Lady Swag said throughout the movie. So how you gonna tell me my kids' souls have now been taken over by the darkness, but yours hasn't?
That's what I was tripping off of. I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta get rid of my children, but you don't have to get rid of yours. Oh no, that I would have been like, hold on, wait, something ain't right about this.
Okay.
I keep having to eliminate people on my end, but you ain't. Ain't none of your family members that got the darkness.
Okay. But yeah,
ain't none
man.
of your family members that got the demons in them or whatever you want to say all mine have.
But yo, like I said, it came on Lifetime last night. If you got the Lifetime movie app, go ahead and go watch it. Sound like it's raining, y'all, because it rained earlier today. It wasn't supposed to rain today. Rain was nowhere in the forecast, and then all of a sudden it just, the bottom falls out the sky. So that's why
Right after the grass got cut. Go figure.
Okay. So, but yeah, man, if you got Lifetime movie app, go check it out. If you got cable, Spectrum, Comcast, Xfinity, whatever you got, check out Lifetime. Well, it's not going to be on Lifetime now. It's going to be on
The
LMN.
LMN.
It should be on LMN within the next 2 weeks. So until then, if you haven't seen it, until you see the movie, research it, read articles on it, because I'm telling you,
I was tripping, y'all.
we was tripping last night. And I'm like,
I was like, what in the world?
and I wish I could have been a little bit more organized for you with the storytelling, but it was, hey, it was crazy.
Honestly, they was all over the place. They was, because I was like, hold on, wait. They're not going to show how they killed the kids.
Right.
Either. They just going to show, them digging them up.
So,
but the girl, it wasn't nothing left but her bones. Her bones was in a bucket.
right. So, when they finally did find the kids, it was like June 2020. So they just recently found them like last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I said, go check it out. If you haven't seen the Lifetime movie app, hell, it might.
The brother did. The brother left a note telling them where the children was.
Yeah.
Because he the one buried them.
So, like I said,
brother.
If you got the on-demand feature with your cable service, and you got LMN or Lifetime on demand, it should be on there. Go check it out, man, because like I said, this was a crazy-ass story. But yeah, man, we finna get up out of here. Appreciate you tuning in. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to kick it with us. Appreciate it. It's all love. You know what I mean? Smash that like button, thumbs up this video, give this video a huge thumbs up. Drop down in the comments. Let us know what you thought. Let us know what you think.
Let us know what you're thinking.
Share us out, man. Ring that bell, post notification bell, so you'll always be notified when we upload a video. Until the next one. Till the next one, man, keep it splashy.
Keep it classy.
And always remember, love, live life. It's the Bonnie and Clyde of YouTube, Swag Life TV.
Lady Swag TV, Cooking Plus More.
And we out. Peace.